At the start of this week, I felt Nehemiah 6 come strongly upon my heart, and the encouragement and call of the Lord to not come down off the wall, and what the Lord has called you to build and rebuild in this season. As I leaned into the Lord and listened, I heard him speaking to many. The heaviness and attack many of you have been facing has been coming after your voice. Lift your voice and come not down off the wall. There was such a strong sense that surrounded me, that the heaviness and attack which many have been facing was pushing so hard against them, that there was such a strong temptation to come down off the wall of what the Lord had called them to build. There was a spiritual demonic lethargy that had come upon many, and the sense was so strong that I could feel so many feeling like they were just too tired to keep building, or that it was too hard to keep going. As I continued to seek the Lord's heart, I heard, "Lift your voice. Lift up your voice. Praise is your weapon, and praise is the key to your victory. Praise is the key to your victory." There is a mighty shift and a mighty increase that is upon you in this hour, and I am bringing forth a birthing in the building that I have called you to put your hands to in this season. The weariness and lethargy that you have been feeling and that has been coming upon you is not natural, and it is sent by the enemy to cause you to lay down your weapon of praise. It is coming against you to cause you to lay down your weapons, to not stand in faith, to lay aside your assignment, and to lay down the supernatural strategies and tools I have given you in your hands in this season to build with me, to walk away. I say unto you, stay on the wall. Stay on the wall. I say unto you, that as you open your mouths and praise me, as you lift your voice and shout, you are about to see victories that you have not yet seen. The enemy has been coming against many of you with this heaviness and attack, because as you praise me you are going to see the walls that have been hindering you, the walls that have been in your pathways, that have been built by the enemy to attempt to keep you out of where I am calling you, and the areas I am calling you to build, and suddenly come down. I say unto you, as you praise me and as you open your mouth with a shout of praise, you are going to dance upon the head of the enemy. I say unto you, you are about to tread on the plans of the enemy in a way that you have not seen before, and you are going to see a new sound of my authority released through your praise that will see chains break. I say unto you, that as you lift your voice and praise me, you will see my mighty hand bring forth a greater establishing and fortifying taking place in clarity, strength and vision, to what I am calling you to, and have called you to build and rebuild with me in this season. I say unto you, that as you lift up your voices and praise me, the vision will not be stolen, but it will be enlarged. I say unto you, that you will see my hammer of justice come down upon the head of the enemy, as you lift up a shout of praise, and you will see a mighty demonstration of my justice come forth, that will manifest some of the most powerful demonstrations of divine order that you have ever seen. I say unto you, the enemy has been pushing hard against you with heaviness and attack to bring you out of alignment with my divine order and my assignments that I have given you in this season, by attempting to lure you off the wall. But as you raise your voice in praise to me, and declare my name, and who I am over the plans and attacks of the enemy, you will see a mighty demonstration of my power bringing forth divine alignment in and through your lives in ways you have not seen before. I say unto you, that as you raise your voice in praise to me, as you exalt me, I say unto you, that you will hear the roar of my heart louder than you have ever heard it. You will hear the roar of heaven released in an increased way. I say unto you, as you raise your voice in praise, you are posturing yourselves and positioning yourselves to hear and receive my roar in a greater way in the areas that I am calling you to build in. And there will be new areas where I will release my roar to you. The groans of intercession will come upon you in greater ways to birth that which I am wanting to bring forth in the earth. My plans, my purposes. The enemy has roared loudly against you with heaviness and attacked to silence you. But as you praise me, there is a greater depth of co-laboring with me in seeing my roar released through in the place of prayer, intercession, and obedience to my strategies and assignments. Stay on the wall, my people. Do not move from what I have called you to. Look not at the enemy. Look not at what is attempting to taunt and distract you to come down and come off the wall of what I've called you to build and rebuild with me. Look to me. Lift up your eyes and praise me. Lift your voice and take authority through your praise over the airwaves. Lift your voice in praise and watch the enemy flee. Lift up your voice and praise and watch my power come, and watch what I am going to do. Watch some of the greatest deliverances, shifts and birthings take place in supernatural acceleration in moments of praise. The enemy is attempting to silence you because of what I am doing through your praise to me, and as my voice of authority is released through your mouth. Where fear and intimidation has come against many of you to keep you confined and hidden, you are being set free as you praise and watch the power of high praise bring fear upon the enemy's camp and cause him to scatter, and my victory come forth.